Hey guys, Mick here from Kudos Health. Today I want to talk about thoughts versus facts. Now, a lot of the time in coaching, I talk to clients who are being beaten down by their thoughts, and we call these automatic negative thoughts, or ANTs. A lot of us are wired to take our thoughts and treat them as facts, as factual information that dictates our behaviours, our moods, and therefore our results. A lot of the time, however, these thoughts have been conditioned into us based on our stimulus, our environment, someone around us, or a belief that has been passed on to us for some reason or other. Some thoughts that occur quite frequently with clients that I speak to are, I'm never going to lose weight. I'm not good enough. I'll always be stressed and anxious. It just seems too hard. It's just going to be one of those shitty days. These thoughts have come into our head for whatever reason, and a lot of the time this is habitual. We have the same thoughts on repeat, and a lot of the time these thoughts aren't serving us. What we can do when we have these thoughts is try and identify, is it a thought or is it a fact? So some of those previous examples I gave, some of the factual information may be, the morning has been challenging. I have struggled to lose weight in the past. I frequently find that I'm anxious in situations where I don't have control. We can see that when we choose to focus on these facts, they're less absolute, they're less definitive, they're less black and white. There's a grey area and they're a little bit more objective. When we can look at our thoughts and look at them and see whether they are actually factual or a habit loop and a automatic negative thought that is on repeat, we can start to differentiate them and pick them apart. And if they're no longer serving us, we can then challenge them. In our Stress Less 6 Weeks to Cultivate More Calm program, this differentiation between thoughts and facts has been game changing. Clients have learned to see thoughts and see facts and know the difference, and therefore not let those thoughts, when they just pop up, dictate their outcomes, their behaviour and their moods. This gives you more control over your next move and doesn't always make you default to those behaviours based on a thought that has been maybe crippling you for a long, long time. So the next time you have an ANT or an automatic negative thought that pops up again in your head, rather than grabbing onto it and letting it negatively impact upon your mood and your next move or your next behaviour, break it apart, step back, see it with a fresh lens, a fresh set of eyes. See if it is a thought or a fact and break it down, break it apart and see if it's serving you. And if it is just a thought, see if you can disregard it, see if you can laugh at it, see if you can talk to it as if it's a third person and say, okay, there you are again, I know what you're doing, you're not helping me, piss off, and then move on to the next thing. This strategy may sound pretty random, but it can be hugely helpful when we have automatic negative thoughts that are shackling us and limiting our true potential. One fact I would like to throw at you right now is that everything that you have gone through in life, good, bad or indifferent, you have survived and come out the other end.